cell biologist, kind of. I wouldn't, Shalom. And I played you this song already, so I'm not going to do it again. No one liked it the first time. Okay. I think this is the first one. Okay, sorry, startled me. This is Karl Popper. Cool dude. I think, unfortunately, deceased by now. He was here. I have to give the tie, being he's Jewish, right? And he had a theory. What was his theory? I wish I knew. His theory was basically like, in science, we can hold something to be true, and then we can look for evidence that disproves that theory. So it's like, as long as no evidence has rejected a theory yet, like as long as we have no reason to say that can't be true, then we can hold it to be true. I think he's like, maybe kind of famous. So that's that guy. Thank you, Karl. All right. Up next, Francis Crick. Not Jewish, sorry. I tricked you. But he was mentioned in my research for his central dogma, which I learned about in genetics. If anyone was in my genetics class, we had a great time. Basically, it was that you have DNA in the nucleus, which codes for mRNA, which codes for protein in the ribosomes. But the point is that it just goes in one direction. And that was like held to be true for a very long time. I think this time period was, someone help me out here, it was like a long time ago basically, and for a while they said that's the way it is. And if you didn't agree with that, if you were like, no, I don't think that's true, the scientific community basically banished you. They were like, it was kind of like the Red Scare. It was like, you're a communist, and then that was the end of you. So keep that in mind. And this is a tangent. This is not like where I was going with that. Maybe I should have put it first, who knows? This is Rosalind Franklin. I don't know if people have heard of. I won't call on you, I promise. Can I get like a show of hands who thinks they know who she is? It's a decent amount of people. So people usually bring up her name. They'll say, Watson and Crick, DNA, fantastic. We love that. Science. And then they'll mention Rosalind Franklin. She was basically doing the same research, looking at pictures of DNA, and I guess was doing it in a dangerous way, like safety wasn't number one priority, and she died like way too young. I want to say 37, something like that. And yeah, people often say her name. They're like, oh, Watson and Crick got all the fame, but meanwhile she was this badass lady. But I feel like by now we talk about her enough. So that's her, pretty cool. She was Jewish. Sorry, I should have said that. She's Jewish. That's why I put her in here. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Little origami bird. So these two dudes, I would have had my notes and I would remember who they are. Ready? This guy, his name is something like Howard Tammond. Something like that. And this guy's name is David Baltimore, I think. And I will talk about them. Let's get it. Let's see if I know it. Howard, what did I say? I said something kind of like that. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, again, I won't call on anybody, but who thinks they know what this is? This here, right here. Sammy. I'm just kidding. I said I wouldn't call on you. Sammy.
Retrovirus.
Good. Good. Good job, Sammy. So,
Thank you.
So anyway, David Baltimore, I showed you. Howard Tammond, I showed you. They actually, this is just a fun fact, went to undergrad together. So they were in the same space, then they went their separate ways and kind of did the same thing, unbeknownst to the other. So they both got a Nobel Prize for the same research that they did not do together, which is cool. Retrovirus. Did you look at the slide, and that's why you said that?
No, it looks like COVID and COVID retrovirus.
Well, I disagree, but this is actually HIV. So, a lot of people don't like HIV, I guess. I'm not going to talk about it, but it's a retrovirus. So here it is. Yeah? Can I touch this, by the way, or no?
Go for it.
Like, will it go to the next slide?
I
I don't want it to. I'll do it after. And these are also some fun facts about this guy, David Baltimore. So, and I'll talk about retroviruses, but this is like unimportant, so I'll say it. Doctor at 26, can't relate. Professor at MIT, prestigious job. Nobel Prize at 37. I mean, you know, there are a lot of people I can think of that are more than 37 and don't have a Nobel Prize. So good job. Born in 1938. I don't know how he's 37, but good job. And then retroviruses. So basically retroviruses, from what I gather, the whole point is that it goes not, let's see, check this out. Please don't play the animations again, that's crazy. All right. We said this was this direction, right? The central dogma, but then retroviruses go the other way. So you have RNA, which goes to DNA? Something like that. Maybe research that, you know, more, because I don't think I helped with that. This is a black swan. I thought it was really cool, so I put it in the presentation.
Is there any reason why it's here?
Please don't grade me based on that. Please don't.
I'm just trying to figure out why it's here.
No. I just thought it looked really cool. I learned about it. So when here, you know what? I'll tie it. I was doing my research yesterday.
I'm just curious.
I mean months in advance, but yesterday I was doing my research and I discovered this in my research yesterday. So as I was learning about the Jews, I discovered this swan and I was like, this is cool. So I think that's the last slide. These are my, sorry, these are my references. This one, Defy Dogma Jewish, that was where I learned a lot about retroviruses. If anyone wants to learn, I'll give you the power. If anyone wants the PowerPoint, don't hesitate. This reference was about HIV. Oh, I looked it up.
Now I have a black swan.
This is where I found some stuff about Nobel Prizes. And this website, I didn't use this information, I think, but either way. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.